Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 73 of Aranya Kanda. In the previous chapters, we saw Rama and Lakshmana on their way searching for Sita. They saw the Jatayu who was killed by Ravana, and then after performing the funeral rites for Jatayu, as they proceed forward, they came across with the great demon Kabandha who had a long arm, and he caught hold of both Rama and Lakshmana, and then they both cut off his long arms, and then Kabandha, after realizing that they are the princes from the Ikshvaku dynasty, and he requested Rama and Lakshmana to cremate him in the fire so that he can leave his deaded body of the demon and assume the celestial body. As requested by Kabandha, both Rama and Lakshmana, they put him into a big pit and burnt his body, and with that he got released from that body and assumed the celestial body. He went on to suggest Rama to develop a friendship with Sugriva, who will go into help in search of Sita, since Sugriva is also having a similar kind of sufferings. Having revealed the way to recover Sita, the resourceful Kabandha counseled Rama in the following significant words, saying, "This is the path leading westwards to the Mount Rushyamukha, where Sugriva is living. O Rama, bounding in blossoming trees, Jambu, Priyala, Panasa, Negrodha, Praksha, Induka, Ashwatha, Karnikara, Kuta, Naga, Tilaka, Naktamala, Nilashoka, Kadamba, Karavira, Agnimukha, Ashoka, Raktachandana, Paribhadraka, and many other trees grow there, and climbing or bending them by force, they should be used by you to sustain yourself on the way with their sweet fruits. Passing through these flowery woodlands, O Kakusta, you will reach others resembling the Nandana gardens, whereas with the whereas with the Northern Kuru is a place which today is more like the Central Asia part. The trees bear fruit and produce honey in every month of the year, and every season is represented simultaneously as in the forest of Chaitraratha. Their great trees with mighty branches bowed under the weight of their fruit resemble towering clouds on the mountain side. Lakshmana will climb those trees with ease or pull them down to offer you the fruit equal in taste to the nectar of immortality. Ranging over those lovely mountains, wandering from hill to hill and wood to wood, O hero, you shall reach the lake Pampa covered with lotuses, free from boulders and gravel, whose level banks present no crevice and therefore no danger of falling. O Rama, its bed is sandy and it is covered with floating lilies. Swans, ducks, herons, and ospreys are heard calling sweetly on the waters of that lake. Nor do they fear man, O Raghava, since none has ever hunted there. Do yourself feed on these birds, fat as butter, O Rama, as well as on Rohita, Chatra, Chakratunda, and Nala. O Rama, the devoted Lakshmana will offer you diverse and excellent fish, devoid of scale or fin, plump, possessing a single bone, which may be speared with arrows and roasted on the fire. And when you have feasted, Lakshmana, drawing pure water, fragrant with the scent of lotuses, fresh, limpid, sparkling like silver, shall offer it to you on a lotus leaf. In the evening, ranging here and there, Lakshmana will point out to you the great monkeys who dwell in the woods and in the hollows of the hills, and you shall see those wild and savage apes roaring like bulls coming to the borders of the lake to drink. Wandering abroad at dusk, your grief will be assuaged on beholding the flowering trees and the auspicious waters of the lake, and you shall see the blossoming tilaka and naktamala trees with the red and white full blown lotuses, which will dispel your sorrow. No man has ever gathered those blooms, nor do the garlands made of them ever fade away. O Raghava, for the disciples of the great ascetic Matanga lived there, who, proficient in penance, laden with the wild fruits they had collected for their Guru, covered the earth with drops of their perspiration, from which these flowers have sprung. By virtue of their austerities, these blooms will never die. Those ascetics have now passed away, but there still live one who served them, a mendicant woman named Shabari. O Kakusta, she who is ever fixed in her duty is now extremely old, and on beholding you, who are honored by the whole world, will ascend to heaven. O Rama, having reached the western bank of the lake Pampa, you shall see a lovely, isolated, and concealed spot, which is Matanga's hermitage. There, in fear of his divine authority, no elephant dare enter, though there are many. This place is known as the Matanga Wood, O Raghava, and there, O joy of the house of Raghu, where every variety of bird sings and which resembles the garden of Nandana or a celestial grove, you will be able to rest there. The Rishyamukha mountain, covered with flowering trees and filled with birds, rises opposite Lake Pampa and is difficult of access. Young elephants barring the way, this lofty mountain was formerly created by Brahma, and a virtuous man who sleeps on its summit and dreams of treasure will find wealth on waking up, whereas an evildoer who attempts to scale it will be seized by demons while it's asleep. There too, the trumpeting of the young elephants who disport themselves in the lake Pampa can be heard. O Rama, in the part of the hermitage where Matanga lodged them, wild elephants of vast size, streaming with crimson ichor, rushed to the lake, full of ardor like great clouds. There they slake their thirst in the cool waters that are limpid, pleasant, and extremely auspicious to those who bathe in them, and which exhale a sweet fragrance. Having disported themselves, these elephants re enter the thickets with the bears, panthers, and wolves, beholding them as also the deer of gentle countenance resembling sapphire, who are harmless and do not fear man. Your grief will be assuaged. O Kakusta, on this mountain hewn out of the rock is a great cavern difficult of access, covered on all sides with delightful fruits, and at the entrance is a great lake of cool water filled with every kind of reptile. There the virtuous Sugriva and his companions dwell, though sometimes he resides on the summit of the hill. Having thus instructed the two princes, Rama and Lakshmana, Kabandha, resembling the sun in brilliance, wreathed in garlands, illumined the heavens with his splendor. Thereupon those two heroes, seeing that blessed one stationed in the sky, spoke unto him, saying, Go in peace. Whereto Kabandha answered to them, saying, Do yourself proceed, you will achieve your purpose. Then Kabandha, having regained his pristine beauty, shining in grace and splendor, fixed his gaze on Rama and spoke again from the sky, saying, "Enter into an alliance with Sugriva." Thus ended chapter 73 of Aranya Kanda in 73, chapter 73 of Aranya Kanda in Ramayana. In this chapter, you saw Kabandha explaining the beauty of Pampa Sarovara and asked Rama to meet Sugriva and Anjaneya, especially Sugriva, on the banks of Pampa Sarovara. Even today, this Pampa Sarovara is part of the Tungabhadra, river Tungabhadra, and it is located in the historically famous place known as Hampi, which was once the capital city of Vijayanagara kingdom. But today, the whole capital city is in ruins, and there are no public dwelling places around in that place, and the place still retained the same pristine beauty. And the place where Anjaneya met Rama and Lakshmana, even today there is a wonderful Kodanda Rama temple, a small temple abundant with monkeys, and it is a place worth to see. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Bye.